Welcome everybody, this is Commander Ramsey. Thought I would upload this video. This is a battle in the USS Kidd that occurred earlier in the year, and I wanted to bring it to you. The USS Kidd, a U.S. destroyer, has unique capabilities. It actually has a heel, and it has AA protection pretty much unmatched at the Tier 8 level. It's a very interesting game, and I wanted to share it with you. I'll head to ACAP. There are CVs in the game, so I'm ready for that. I will show you the captain build and signals and equipment build at the end of the video. One of the things the USS Kidd has is very long smoke, as you will see. And immediately the enemy CV starts to attack me. I utilize my defensive fire consumable. I'm a little disappointed here. I only took out 2 planes, but he took off 3,000 or 4,000 hit points off of that. So the Implacable, of course, they fire a lot of rockets at you. My next goal was to try to enter the ACAP. Knowing that most teams usually go toward their left when they start the battle off, I expected that there would be a lot of resistance. And once again, the enemy CV is making his attack at me. Start to smoke up, pointing my bow toward the suspected ship to try to minimize damage. Take out any additional planes on that particular pass.
Problem solved, sir.
I'll take that back. I took out 1 additional. In course, I get radared. I expect to do that, so I back up as quickly as I can, trying to avoid damage, get out of radar range. And I do get out of radar range. And notice the CV, he's actually actively bombing me with line fire. He does hit me with a few, but I take out a couple more of his planes.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
I'm asking for support here because this is not going so well. But it's pretty much what I expected. I begin to realize at some point, here comes the Alaska, I'm going to get radared again. So dim range. I want to get off a few more shots. I've got several ships coming in for support, so I'm not totally alone. I do let my torpedoes go, hopefully to try to at least slow them down or advance. I realize I probably better get out of here in order to save my ship and keep up the fight. Another attempt. I do get a fire started on the Massachusetts. There goes the Alaska radaring me. My goal here is to try to keep the bow of my ship pointed away 180 degrees
the position of a strategic
from the attacking ships to try to minimize damage. To get out of radar range. Here comes the CV again. He's really wanting to take me out. He gets me again for another couple thousand points, but I take out 3 more of his planes.
Problem solved, sir.
I guess he achieved what he wanted to. He ran me out of the cap zone. The enemy is advancing in great numbers. At this point I was a little frustrated, thinking, well, this is pretty much what I expected, but at least we slowed him down a little bit. My intent was to come back out here, get out of radar range, and hook back around. I began to smoke because I realized I could start firing on the Massachusetts B. Trying to take some of the weight off of my other players. Start firing on the Massachusetts B. Hoping maybe to get another first. Or at least whittle them down on some damage. The Kidd is quite good. It has 5 guns, rapid fire, so we begin to do some pretty serious damage. Bismarck went down, but so did the enemy Massachusetts. Here was a surprise. We had an attacking Blatty coming up through the middle. Pretty much, normally that's a suicide mission, but he does go down. You notice my long smoke, American smoke on most of the destroyers.
All stations, provide fire support. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Got 2 enemy BBs hanging back, so I begin to realize it's time to try to take the cap back. The score is still in our favor a little bit, but you'll see that change as we actually get behind here shortly. I hang out here and try to maximize my health, and then begin to assert forward again. There are 2 DDs that are still alive, so I'm expecting for Orland to still be around the cap zone somewhere. Enemy CB has gotten busy attacking some of the friendly battleships that are pressing the flank. Actually a cruiser at the same time. I start to try to put a little fire on the Jean-Bart from range, but you'll see most of what's going to happen here is I'm going to get ricochets or not penetration. This was a little frustrating. I may have to look at the IFHE. We go to 21-point captains. Got a fire started on him finally after probably over a dozen non-penetration hits. Got a fire started on him. Just his luck ran out there. Our Georgia, for some reason, I don't know why he's going against at least 2 ships, probably 3. Why he's advancing so quickly. Unfortunately, the enemy Orland shows up and rushes the Georgia here. I thought the Orland was going to go down before he could launch his torpedoes, but that didn't work out, unfortunately, for our Georgia. We'll see. Now things are starting to get a little bit sticky. It's just me and the St. Louis here in the cap against 2 Tier 9 battleships. Are well positioned. I wanted to advance forward in the cap, take the cap back, get some points coming back because we fell behind. And I started immediately firing on the Iowa. Try to do him some damage. takes him out, but unfortunately he goes broadside to John Bart. Now it's between me and John Bart. Kind of a scary thing because they have great secondaries as well as big guns. But I've got to play this cautious. We still are just behind. We're starting to get a little bit of a ship advantage. The enemy CB was finally taken out by our friendlies. I start backing up to try to get out. I realize I need to get out of here because the John Bart is charged forward. I realize he is getting really close, so for some insurance, maybe to slow him down, I take a pot shot on my torpedoes to the general vicinity of where he's at. Of course, you only get one set of torpedoes, but there are 5 of them. They're heavy hitters on the USS Kidd. My goal is to stay in the smoke. I'm using my radio location to find the center point of the Jean Bart, so I keep the smoke between him and I. Then retreat. I got 2 torpedoes, 2 fish hit him. I took a chunk out of him. But he's a courageous rascal. He's going to continue to come after me, hoping to get me. The red team is starting to fade. I'm thinking to myself, I can just hold on here, stay alive. Perhaps, we can pull this one out. Looks like we should be able to. Get it tight. I only hope here to stay behind the island. Hopefully get some help, and lo and behold, here come my friendly aircraft carrier bringing in some planes to try to pick on the Jean Bart, which I greatly appreciated. Waiting for my smoke to regenerate behind the rock so I don't get sighted. Begin to generate smoke in between me and the Jean Bart where he can't see me. I'm going to begin to move away, get some distance, get behind this rock back here, and reset up for firing my guns. He is going to take the ACAP, and he's the only ship alive on his team, so it's just a matter of time if we hold our own. Here comes our friendly aircraft carrier for the attack. I was kind of surprised he didn't try a blind fire shot, but I guess the CB had him occupied for me, so I started pounding him once again with my 5 guns, trying to get another fire started. I appreciate the compliments, by the way. Early on the torpedo, there was a heated battle there. Didn't notice the flag in the game. There's a cow house. Had a boy there on the torpedoes, and I appreciate that. I'm firing a little bit, trying to but I realize I'm missing him, so I stop. When a CV helps you out on your team, be sure to thank them. In this case,
done,
he saved
Commander.
my butt. Once again, I start down the Jean Bart, and then some of my friendlies on the backside get within range, and they let him have it. Hope you enjoyed this game. I'll show you the results of the battle here. Not too bad, a little over 100,000. Actually, it's the first time I've played the Kidd in probably 2 or 3 years. I don't play it too much. I've got a lot of ships. You notice I had a lot of non-penetrations there, and I'll have to check into maybe some modifications. But shot down 9 planes, not too bad. And here's the Cow Pal. I gave him a compliment, as well as our Georgia. He scored quite high. And of course our aircraft carrier, Flippancy, he did a really good job. And I even gave a shout out to the enemy CV. He was doing good attacking. I was surprised. He was doing quite well. Fires and flooding on. I got about 22,000 hit points of those on the Jean Bart, Massachusetts. A lot of got some fires on him. There's the Alaska. I did get a torpedo on him, which did not help him. Credits, Commander XP, I always try to get a lot of that to build up my commanders, you know, so I got 14,000 there. Next I'll show you the equipment and captain skills. I chose the defensive fire here over the speed boost. I can offset that with the Sierra Mike signal flag somewhat, and I'm already using the equipment choice up above. You'll notice up there next to concealment, choose the 50% boost on your takeoff. Propulsion mod 1, and of course your aiming system is pretty common, and damage control, so on and so forth. On the exterior, chose Juliet Charlie. You can see the rest of those skill points. Of course, the India Delta is important because you have a heel with USS Kidd. Battle of Leyte Gulf. Actually, my father was in that battle in WW2 with VF-11. He was on the USS Hornet at the time for his second tour of the Pacific. So I put that flag on a lot of my American ships in remembrance of my father. And here's a special captain I used. This was a buy I got off Wargaming's site. This is a hockey player. He is... I don't know if he has dual citizenship or not, but he has a strong tie between the United States and Russia. I bought him. He's got him up to 19 skill points. You notice he has the survivability expert, which is very handy for this kid. It gives you extra hit points. And of course I use the radio location. I think that's a necessary skill set.